Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, Digger Evans Model Railway. What we're looking at here, this is the bridge, Commodore Jerry Memorial Bridge going across the north side. And if we're looking here, the road, the ground area was light plaster painted and it's all come up and broken away and horrible. Wasn't very good. I've moved some buildings from here so we can see in and what we're doing. And what I'm going to do is put some proper asphalt on using the same method as I did before, where we mix filler with that. To make sure it sticks, we're going to add a bit of PVA glue to the mix, some of this PVA, and I'm going to dampen the area with a squirt of water first. So we'll do it in stages. It needs doing all the way up and down under this bridge, so I'm going to give the entire area that we're covering just dampen it off a little bit. Then I'm going to add a bit of glue to the mix and also some plaster and some of the asphalt. So we'll get the asphalt out first using the same spreader. It's been sat, so it's gone really liquid on top and stiff on the bottom, so it wants a bit of a mix. I'm just going to give it a bit of a mix. It's really dark and looks like new road tarmac when it's done. So we're going to avoid that look by mixing it with some ordinary plaster, which will actually make it yeah, it's a big mess at the moment, make it look much grayer and it'll spread further. And there's a lot of things we can and need to do to it once it's dried and we've got the mixture right. And I've done this method before, so it mixes okay with the plaster and it mixes with water as well okay. So we're going to get a big blob of that, stick that there. Get the lid back on that one. Get some plaster out. Get this plaster out of the tub. It's getting mixed, is the plaster with the black stuff, so it doesn't matter if there's black stuff in there as well. I'm just going to give it a quick mix up together. I know it looks really messy, but I promise you it worked, and it does look good once it's all been finely mixed together. You can see it going a little bit grayer. I have just got a bit on the bridge there. Don't worry about that. That's being replaced by steel sides rather than concrete, so I'm not too bothered about that. Just keep this going. Perhaps I shouldn't have mixed it on here. Maybe I could have mixed it somewhere separate and then brought the mixture in, perhaps. Anyhow, you get the gist of it. And now I'm just going to add it down. Oh, I didn't mix the glue. I didn't mix the glue in, which is my mistake. Better do that next, and I'm going to carry on like this. You can't see it all because it's a bit of a mess doing it this way, but I'll bring you back in a few minutes when I've finished what I'm doing. Right, we're back and I've done the work. and spread it along. This area is all derelict land here. This is all derelict, and when the buildings are on, I'll put one of the buildings in place. You can see where it goes. That goes about there, and so you can see the derelict land. Now I know what you're thinking, you're not even going to see that road, but there'll be a couple of vistas where we can see the road, and it's going to dry. It might dry darker than the road in front, but that's quite all right. We've got a lot of things we can add to the roads when they're done. I don't know how good of a picture you got of when I was mixing it all up and stuff, but we've got you put road furniture in, you know, grates, grids and manhole covers and stuff, and then we've got weathering acrylics, and that's asphalt street dirt that can go on vehicles, it can go on the streets, in the gutters, all that type of stuff. So what I will do with that is wait for this to dry and then start addressing those issues and putting more stuff on. So we'll get that building out of the way again. Oops, we've gone wonky. So we can have a look. Like I say, all these sides are going to be replaced by steel, or steel looking resin, and it's going to be rusty and all rusty and horrible, made to look uncared for and what have you, which is the idea we're going for. So that's all it is for now, just a really quick video showing you what I'm up to here. Obviously I have a lot more work to do and a lot more ground cover behind to do as well, but we'll get there eventually. Thank you all ever so much for looking in, and thank you all for your continued support. Bye bye for now, my friends, and do take care.